your High Noon Sirens, and we are going to be coming to you throughout the show for suggestions. So get your mind ready while we introduce ourselves. I'm Clara.
Sue.
And I'm Derek.
Tom.
Allie.
Jared.
And I'm your host, Jeanette. So for our first game, it's a little bit of a physical game. It's for everybody. It's called Freeze, but we are layering some challenges on it today. Normally, we let everyone watch the scenes that are happening, clap in, and get to choose where they join the scene. But today, we're doing blind pimp freeze, which means they are not getting to watch, and no one gets to select if they're going in themselves. Someone else is telling them to. So if I get two people up, we will take some interesting positions. We'll demonstrate real quick. All right, so everyone's turned around, and someone on the back line yell freeze.
Freeze!
And the name of a person you want to enter.
Jared!
All right, so Jared would now have to come in and get to select which person he's replacing. Cool, they're going to start a new scene from there based on those positions, and ideally they're going to move into different ones pretty quickly because I can't imagine that Tom is comfortable right now. All right, guys, stop that.
Stop that.
We'll actually start with a suggestion from you guys. What is a hobby you might have that is not really that physically intensive?
Sewing.
Sewing. All right, so please take some interesting positions based on sewing. And we're going to start this game, if you'll count down with me, in 3, 2, 1.
Phil, this blanket's not big enough. We're gonna have to go bigger. I appreciate that, Phil. Thank you. But
You popped him. I'm getting all over my blanket. Give me that.
freeze, Derek.
You're not my dad?
No, I got the paperwork from Maury, thank God.
Oh,
Now,
thank God! Don't abandon me! No, I won't!
Freeze, Sue.
But not the bums rush, not again. This is so embarrassing, Carl.
I'm sorry, but we can't afford to have bums going at their own pace anymore around here.
No, I don't like the rush. I hate the rush.
Freeze! Allie!
Why do you got to keep turning away from me?
I honestly cannot believe I'm still out here.
I
You know what? That's it. I'm giving up.
know. No, don't give up. I mean, you got,
Oh, no. Oh, my goodness. That was like 400 feet.
Freeze!
I can't believe it.
Clara!
I didn't know I'd ever see a mermaid.
Excuse me, did you just assume my gender?
Oh, I did.
Merman?
Well, you only have 1 foot. Turns out it's not a fin, it's just a foot.
Yes, I know.
It's awful.
Freeze, Jared. Hey, Mr. Seal, if you keep looking like that, those sharks are going to gig you at any point.
Oh, victim blame much?
I'm just giving you a nice warning.
Oh, God, you know what? I hope J-Lo makes you into a couple mittens.
Oh.
Freeze! Jeanette!
So, I hear you're getting married.
I am. Oh my God, Sally, how are you?
Please, Allie.
I really hate being the angel on the tree.
I didn't realize that I gave them the power to call me in. So, thank you, Jared.
Didn't say no.
I didn't.
My
I
back
did
was
not.
turned. I didn't know.
All right. Our next game is a game for Sue, Tom, and Clara. And Clara is going to leave the room because she's a criminal.
Someone once.
So Clara has committed a crime, and as soon as she's out of earshot, we're going to figure out together what that crime is. So Tom and Sue are our detectives, and Clara is the criminal who has stolen an everyday object. What's an everyday object? Something you might have touched today. A phone. No, I just don't want it to be that easy on her. What's an everyday object that's not like a phone or a toothbrush? A light bulb?
Ooh, okay.
All right, I like that. A light
Okay.
bulb. Thank you.
Okay.
All right, next, a place that you might go on vacation.
Florida. Mexico.
I heard Florida.
Okay, Florida.
Florida.
Okay.
All right. And finally, she stole this light bulb from Florida, and she stole it with someone. That someone is a historical figure. So this person can be dead.
Gordon Ramsay. Jesus. Gordon Ramsay.
Okay.
Oh, that's a good one.
I debate your historical. This is someone you learned about in history class. George Washington. Thank you. Thank you. We don't want to make it too easy, but we also only have 14 more minutes to play for you guys, so we don't want to make it that hard. Thank you, Ponce de Leon. That's my dad. All right, we got what's going on, right?
Yeah, light bulb, Florida.
Light bulb, Florida, and George
and
Washington.
George Washington. So if
Got
she
it.
gets close, I want you to snap. And when she gets it, I want you to clap and hoot and holler and go wild. Okay? That's it. All right, bring her back in.
She might have stolen my gun, so be careful.
Oh, whoa.
Sit down.
Yeah, sit down.
Howdy.
So, Officer Murphy, she's back again.
Back again, right, Officer Bourbon. Why don't you just confess? Tell us what you stole, tell us where you stole it from, tell us who
Come
you stole
on.
it with.
You're not bright.
I'm afraid you're gonna have to get that out of me.
Oh, we got all kinds of ideas about how to do that, Missy.
Tell it to me, sucker.
Are we gonna have to turn you on for this?
What do you mean? What do you mean I'm always turned on?
Oh my, are you an actress? Because you're looking positively incandescent.
Oh my goodness, well, what can I say? I illuminate a room.
Mm-hmm. So, Sylvania, tell us more about what you stole.
Well, it was just a light bulb. No one didn't hurt anybody.
Uh-huh. Do you know how many people it took to screw that in?
I might have known her.
You might have. You might have during your travels.
And plenty of them.
I'm afraid we're going to have to get serious here.
Oh.
You're not in Disneyland.
Yeah.
No, I'm at Universal Studios.
You are.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Detective Bourbon. She's a real hurricane when she gets mad.
All right, I'll stay back.
So give it to me straight, sweetie.
Is that the best coastline you got?
I thought there wasn't a coastline here in Orlando.
Well, it's kind of a statewide
Yeah,
issue.
you got to expand your mind a little bit there.
Well, gosh, I listened to Flo Rida once. So
More coffee?
Please. I mean, the only way we
I'll
can
take
help you,
some coffee.
I don't think so.
you got to give up your accomplice. Tell us who you stole it with. Do not tell a lie.
Well, gosh, don't catch me hacking down any cherry trees.
That's right. Come on, let's go.
Oh, man, George will be so mad when he finds out I ratted him out.
Yeah, well, he'll be okay. Just slip him a few dollar bills.
Oh, right, it was Washington himself.
Whole thing?
Yeah, give it to us.
All right, I stole a light bulb from Florida with George Washington. I'm going back to Hollywood.
All right, wonderful. Our next game is for Derek, Jared, and Allie, and it is a game called Change. You guys come on out, whoever would like to start. Who has ever wished that they could take back what they just said and say something different? Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, that is what this game is all about. So, Jared and Allie are going to start a scene, and Derek may enter at any time. And throughout the scene, I'm going to ring this bell and call change. And they will have to change the last thing they said or did. Sometimes there's physical changes. And I will keep ringing this bell until I'm satisfied with the sentence they said. And then their scene will continue based on the last thing they said. So, to get us started, kind of just a strong emotion. That's not like hate. Like a happy, strong emotion. Fear?
Rapture.
Rapture! So, your suggestion is rapture. And we are playing the game of change, and we will start when we count it down in 3, 2, 1. Hey. It looks like everybody's gone. Just me and you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, the most awkward church service I've ever
I
been in.
know. I kind of prayed this would happen, though. Just me and you in church together. Just us.
Like, all alone?
Yeah, just one pew, me, you.
You didn't seem like the pew sharing type.
Well, you know, there were so many people between us, but now that they're all in heaven, I mean. What? Now that they are all at lunch, now I killed them.
Oh, no wonder you're still here. How? You killed all those people just for me?
Yeah. Well, most of them. Some of them just did it on their own. Like, they just went away, so.
Oh, so like they saw you killing them and they were just like, well, I'm done with
Yeah,
it.
probably. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
Oh.
But I mean, hey, you're still here, so that means I
Yeah,
like you.
I'm a little scared, Jillian, but you know, I mean, if you killed them for me, then I'm a little excited. Yeah.
Good. I'm glad.
Yeah, because I have a few friends that are doing me wrong, so maybe you might be able to.
Change the action you were doing there. Okay, one more time. Yep.
I don't mind. I don't mind at all. Yeah, anything for you. The love of my life who is just sitting next to me in the pew and no one else is here except for the priest that I called to marry us. And he's the only other last person here, so.
Whoa. A world-changing event and you've already getting us engaged?
Yeah, I think it's good to move fast in these scenarios.
Jillian, this is a little fast for me, alright? Jillian, this is not fast enough. I cannot wait to have a psycho wife.
Okay. I'm so glad
Oh
you
my
said
gosh,
that.
we could just.
Change your entrance.
Protect me, wife!
Oh, he's gonna marry us. This is my father and my father.
Dear son, I regret this action that I must take on her behalf. You're going to have a horrible life, but she's going to be your wife.
I mean, I'm all you got.
I raised a serial killer. I raised a beautiful daughter that loves murder and mayhem. And you're going to take her off my hands for me after this simple ceremony.
Man, when did Southern Baptist doctrine change this much? Ooh.
Basically, when I married her mother at the end of a shotgun.
Oh, okay, all right.
Yeah.
I love that story.
Yeah, basically I was forced to marry her mom. Basically, I was like riding through town on my pony because I did that as a youth. And I needed a place to stay. And I stumbled upon this farmhouse. And I thought, wow, that's a farmer's daughter. You know how those stories go? Yeah, but yeah, it's a psycho family. And I married into it. And this is my one chance to get out. So forgive me for doing this to you, but you're going to get married now.
All right, okay.
Isn't this fun?
Yeah.
Isn't this what you've always
Well,
wanted?
actually, I'm a little more scared of what happens if I say no. So I'm actually really really, oh my God, so really, I'm totally not stalling because I can't think of anything to say about this union between us. But I am so happy, but crying on the inside.
Oh, that's so sweet.
So I understand you've written your own vows. Yeah, and you've written yours like 12 years ago.
I did write it 12 years ago. Yeah.
So please read them now, and yours had better be darn good so that I'm buying you time.
To my husband that I first noticed when I was 17. I am so excited we are going to get married because I said so. And if you say no, then you will probably die like everybody else did. Love you.
Oh, that's so heartfelt. It's so true. So true. Son, God love you. What do you got? Your life may be on the line.
I sure do like life, so I'm going to stick it out with my new wife. Through all the trials and blight, I hope I don't die tonight.
Okay. Yes, I think that's a winner. Yeah! That's a winner. Oh, by the power invested in me with dear God above and my fear of my daughter, I now pronounce you man and wife.
Okay, the first thing we're going to do is kill him. So is that okay? All right. Definitely write your vows 12 years before you get married. That's what I learned from that scene. I didn't learn anything about killing. Okay. Our last game of the evening is called 185, and it is a line game. So we're going to have all of our players come up and deliver lines to you, and those lines will hopefully be funny, and even if they're not, you're going to clap and cheer for the fact that someone stepped forward and said a thing. So how this game goes, I'm going to give you an example of something we did backstage, so it's not going to ruin any of the wonderful suggestions you're about to give us. So 185 blanks, and this blank right now will be paintbrushes. So 185 paintbrushes walk into a bar. The bartender says, "We don't serve paintbrushes here." And the paintbrushes say, "You don't have to be so bristly about it."
That's our leader.
Theirs are going to be way better than that. And they're going to be based on the suggestions you give now. So please tell me, what is the favorite gift you've ever given for Christmas?
Money.
Slippers.
Slippers?
Thank you, money and slippers. I'm going to take necklace. Okay? 185 necklaces.
185 necklaces walk into a bar, and the bartender says, "We don't serve necklaces here." And the 185 necklaces said, "We just want to clasp onto a beer, you know?"
185 necklaces walk into a bar. The bartender says, "We don't serve necklaces here." The necklaces say, "We're so mad we want to choker you."
185 necklaces walk into a bar. The bartender says, "We don't serve necklaces here." 185 necklaces say, "You don't have to be so gold about it."
185 necklaces walk into a bar, and the bartender says, "We don't serve necklaces here." And 185 necklaces say, "Well, what do your dependents think about that?"
Oh, that's
Stupid. 185 necklaces walk into a bar. Bartender says, "We don't serve necklaces here." 185 necklaces say, "Well, I came from Jared."
All right, what did you want to be when you grew up? When you were a little kid, what was the career you dreamed of?
Tony the Tiger.
Tony the Tiger.
Tony the Tiger.
So, take that everyone.
185 Tony the Tigers walk into the bar. Bartender says, "We don't serve Tony the Tigers here." 185 Tony the Tigers say, "Great!"
185 Tony the Tigers walk into a bar. The bartender says, "We don't serve Tony the Tigers here." The 185 Tony the Tigers say, "Well, we're just going to flake out."
Yay!
185 Tony the Tigers walk into a bar, and the bartender says, we don't serve Tony the Tigers here. And Tony the Tiger said, well, I'm going to post something on social media about that.
185 Tony the Tigers walking into the bar. The bartender says, we don't serve Tony the Tigers here. The Tony the Tiger said, well, you're getting me all flustered.
185 Tony the Tigers walk into the bar. Bartender says, we don't serve Tony the Tiger here. 185 Tony I'm tired. 185 Tigers say, well, I got dandruff shampoo for my frosted flakes.